and the shortlisted ones went through to the medical process. We went there with 41 ladies. Now they're here to justify their inclusion. So I have some of the ladies with me. Before they meet the judges, I'll have a little chit-chat session with them to find out how they're feeling and how they're ready for the process. Chit-chatting session right here. How are you doing?
I'm very fine.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you something. It's not going to be a big deal. So I'm going to find out how you're feeling at this moment. Describe your feeling to us right now.
It's been stressful. I'm nervous right now, but then I am looking forward to going through. So,
alrighty, all the best to you.
Thank you.
Okay, let me find out from men's. Tell us a little bit something in your local dialect.
This is a situation because competition on the phone, it's been really tough, and the feelings right now is very ambivalent. I can't just explain.
Okay, well, I think you should just be calm about it. We'll see how it goes after today.
Sure.
So let me find out from Jessica too. Jessica, what has been the one thing that has motivated you throughout this entire process?
The ladies have motivated me a lot. They've showed me that I need to top up my game because I believe they are all doing their best. And I'm also trying, I'm pushing through, and I hope I make it.
Okay, all the best to you as well. Let's get the microphone to this side and then find out something from the other ladies as well. Now, I'm going to act like the doom person right now. If you don't make it to the reality house, what will you do?
I'm not going to give up on my dreams. I'm still going to continue and come back next year and make sure I'm selected.
Okay, alrighty. So then, I can tell you that if you don't make it today, we'll see you next year then. Well, all the best to you as well. Now, moving on, let me find out from you as well. Introduce yourself to us.
My name is Deborah Baziami here.
Oh, yeah, you did the rough some time back. Yeah, yes. All right. Well, nice to meet you again. Let's do this one. Just tell us, if you should qualify to the reality house, what should Ghanaians expect from you?
Thank you very much. I won't say much. What other Ghanaians should expect from me is that I'm going to look deep down within me and bring out any good thing hidden in there. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you.
Okay, now to the next person. What have you learnt in this entire audition process?
Thank you. The audition process has been very tough, and then I've learned a lot. I've learned to be confident, I've learned to be outspoken, and a lot more.
Okay, so you had the ladies right there. They're confident, but at the end of the day, we need to find out who amongst them gets the nod from the judges to move into the reality house. Don't forget, GMB 2019, Black and Proud. Yes, you're still watching GMB 2019 final selection process right here. Now, I have had an opportunity to speak with the ladies, and now I'll have to do with the judges as well, because they have to make the decision at the end of the day. So let's meet our judges. Hello, Auntie Linda.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, and Eddie Sedo, how are you today?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, I can see you're very relaxed. Well, so judges, what are we looking out for today?
Auntie Linda will go first. All right,
Yeah, actually,
okay.
no, do that.
Yes. So we're looking for, as usual, a beautiful lady, an intelligent one, somebody who has command over English language and their own language, somebody who understands the traditions and norms of the people that she wants to represent, and above all, somebody who can represent Ghana on the international platform.
Okay.
So that's the lady we're looking for.
Okay, all right. Well, Eddie said you have not been with us throughout the entire process. So while you're meeting the ladies today, what will you be looking out for?
I think this year the standards are a little higher because there are 16 contestants.
Yes.
So obviously we've put the mark higher than it used to be before. It's not just 16 good contestants we're looking for, but 16 great contestants, because every year we've got to higher the scale to be able to, get the best that we want. So even though it's the final battle for them, there's still a lot more to come when the weeks are coming through for the final, the programs to begin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you have had our judges right there. They've told you what they're looking out for. In a bit, we'll be meeting the ladies and then the auditions. Let me just say the final selection process begins because they have been through the auditions. All the results that they have accumulated over the period is what is going to determine whether if they get the nod or not.
Mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone bana si ditede beri banga we go ayu tu banga we tu mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone bana si ditede beri banga we go ayu tu banga we tu mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone bana si ditede beri banga we go
We are live, guys.
Shelena ke koye noye Onga fagbeke be manse Oya woyo ke esene Na moshia ya shoya shwene Ao bati otoku noye Ashifola ni
She's in the tertiary institution. Occupation, she's a national service. Second person is Christiana Enyonam Atiho. She was born 25th December 1991 and she was born in Tema. She's single and she weighs 65 kg. And our third person is Millicent Ajo. She was born on the 9th of June 1993 and her place of birth is Ho. Her status, she is married and she weighs 50 kg. She speaks Tree and then she speaks English. Her educational level, she's in the tertiary institution. Occupation, she teaches, she's an entrepreneur and she loves to read and dancing. So these are the three who are hoping to represent the Volta region in this year's Ghana's Most Beautiful.
kwe kudadi bantu kuyone bana sindi kede banga we go banga we go ayu tu banga we tu mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone bana sindi kede banga we go
Yes, so this is the Ashanti region, and we're starting off with Sheila Amasewa. Sheila was born 22nd March 1997. Place of birth, she was born in Kumasi. She weighs 70 kg. She speaks Asante Tree and then she speaks English. Educational level, tertiary. Her occupation, she is an unemployed nurse as of the moment. So that is Sheila Amasewa right there. As I said earlier, she was born 22nd March 1997. That is Sheila Amasewa strutting on the runway for you to see. Languages, Asante Tree and English. She weighs 70 kg and her educational level, tertiary. Now we'll be moving on to our next Ashanti regional representative, that is Patricia Konedu Mensah. Date of birth, 23rd January 1998. Place of birth, she was born in Accra. Her status, she is single. Now she weighs 71 kg. She speaks Asante Tree. She speaks English. Educational level, tertiary. Occupation, none at the moment. Her hobbies, writing and reading. Then we move on to our third representative for the Ashanti region, and she goes by the name Martha Mensah. Martha was born on 21st November 1994. She was born in Menchia, Kumasi. Her status, she is single. She weighs 58 kg. Her languages, she speaks Asante Tree, she speaks Hausa, and she speaks English. Educational level, tertiary. Occupation, she is a nurse. Her hobbies, dancing and listening to music. So yes, the three ladies have come. They have done their catwalk session for the judges to see, and we'll be waiting for the next region who will also have their moment on the runway.
Mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone bana sindi kede banga we go banga we go ayu tu banga we mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone bana sindi kede banga we go.
Okay, so this is the Eastern region, and we have the three of them here strutting for the judges to see, and we'll be starting off with Hannah Otopa-Darko. Hannah Otopa-Darko was born 27th June 1997. She was born in Abuasa, Akwamu. Her status, she is single. She weighs 47 kg. The languages she speaks, Asante Tree, English. Her educational level, tertiary. Occupation, she is a national service person at the moment. Her hobbies are counseling and writing, and that is Hannah Otopa-Darko on the runway at the moment. And then we move on to our next Eastern region representative, that is Jessica Boateng. She was born on the 7th of June 1999. Her place of birth, she was born in Accra. Her status, she is single. She weighs 60 kg. The languages she speaks, Asante Tree, English. Educational level, tertiary. Her occupation at the moment, she is a student. Her hobbies, swimming and cooking. That is Jessica Boateng on the runway at the moment. That moves us to our next Eastern Regional representative. And she goes by the name Abigail Asariwa Asari. She was born 25th June 1995. Her place of birth, Midway at Shimota. Status, she is single and she weighs 75 kg. Languages, Asante Tree, English. Educational level, tertiary. Occupation, unemployed at the moment. So these three ladies are hoping to represent the Eastern region of Ghana in this year's GMB 2019.
Are you to bang away? To mama, where could daddy bang you? Banasi, the kid, bang away. Bang away, go. Bang away, go. Are you to bang away? To mama, where could daddy bang you? Banasi, the kid, bang away. Bang away, go.
Okay, so you're still watching GMB 2019 final selection right here. We've got OT region and Savannah region ready to have their moment on the runway, and we'll start with OT region. Her name is Barbara Ekufu Asante. She was born on the 9th of September 1990, and she was born at Jasikan. Her status, she is single and she weighs 75 kg. Her languages, she speaks Asante Tree, she speaks English, she speaks Guan, and she speaks Ewe. Educational level, tertiary. Occupation, fashion designer. Her hobbies, drawing and painting. And then we move to the Savannah region. We have Musa Mariam. She was born on 28th December 1998 in Saula. Her status, she is single and she weighs 49 kg. Languages, Gonja, Wala, Tree and English. Educational level, tertiary. Occupation, she is a student at the moment. Her hobbies, sports and cooking. And so these are the ladies hoping to represent the OT region and the Savannah region respectfully.
Bang away, go. Are you to bang away? To mama, where could daddy bang you? Banasi, the kid, bang away. Bang away, go. Bang away, go. Are you to bang away? To mama, where could daddy bang you? Banasi, the kid, bang away. Bang away, go.
Very romantic, we propose the rain, and make say yes I do, but track 3 no. Oh yeah, zone 2. One more disco, one fan 2, I don't go na track 4 no. Yeah, no gospel. When they
Bang away, go. I used to bang away. Your mama kway kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi dikede bang away. Bang away go. Bang away go. I used to bang away. Your mama kway kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi dikede bang away. Bang away go.
Yes, so it's now the turn of the Greater Accra Regional representatives. We have the three of them ready to have their moment on the runway as well. Henrietta Na Okine, she was born 11th November 1996, place of birth Dansoman. Her status, she is single, she weighs 60 kg. The languages she speaks, Ga and English. Educational level, tertiary occupation, she's a fashion designer. Her hobbies are swimming and writing. That is Henrietta Na Okine. Henrietta Na Okine, place of birth Dansoman, speaks Ga and English. And then we move to our next representative, that is Mavis Mate Butchie. She was born on the 14th of October 1992 at Pram Pram. Her status, she is single and she weighs 60 kg. Languages, Dangmi, English and Tree. Educational level, tertiary occupation, she's a teacher. Hobby, writing and teaching. Our next representative is Nadia Na Manko Mensa, born 13th May 1996, place of birth Tema. Her status, she's single and she weighs 70 kg. Languages, Ga, English, Tree. Educational level, tertiary occupation, she's a student and her hobbies are swimming and dancing. Our Greater Accra Regional representatives at this year's GMB 2019.
Bang away go. I used to bang away. Your mama kway kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi dikede bang away. Bang away go. Bang away go. I used to bang away. Your mama kway kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi dikede bang away. Bang away go.
Guests were still here. Final selection at this year's GMB 2019. These three ladies are hoping to represent the Central Region. Ikua Men's Bannerman, date of birth 18th November 1996. She was born in Cape Coast. Her status, she is single. She weighs 65 kg. The languages she speaks, English and Fanti. Hobbies, singing and dancing. Her educational level, tertiary. Occupation, she is an entrepreneur. And that is Ikua Men's Bannerman on the runway, hoping to represent the Central Region of Ghana in this year's GMB. And moving on, we've got Eunice Esi Esaba Essien. She was born 24th November 1996, place of birth Ewutu Breku. Marital status, she is single, she weighs 70 kg. The languages she speaks, English, Fanti, Ewutu. Educational level, tertiary. Occupation, BDM, Impact Talent Ghana. Her hobbies, singing and modeling. Our third representative from the Central Region, Blessing Bless Co-op Frimpong, place of birth Dunkwa Onofim. She's her status, she is single. The languages she speaks: Tree, English, educational level, tertiary, occupation, national service person. Hobbies: she likes to listen to music and she likes to dance. These are our central regional representatives. They're hoping to represent their regions at this year's GMB 2019.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi dikede Bangawe, Bangawego. Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi dikede Bangawe, Bangawego.
These are our Upper East Regional representatives. Aisha Mohammed, date of birth 6th May 1993. She was born in or at Boko. Her status: she is single. She weighs 65 kg. Her languages: Tree and English. Educational level: tertiary. Occupation: she is a teacher. Her hobbies are to sing, to dance, and to act. Aisha Mohammed is hoping to represent the Upper East region in this year's GMB. Our next person is Dobil Talata Sandra. She was born on the 1st of July 1998. She was born at Tema, Newtown. She is single and she weighs 58 kg. The languages she speaks: Nabdan, Ga, Tree, and English. Educational level: tertiary. Occupation: she's a national service person. Hobbies: acting and reading. That brings us to our third representative from the Upper East region. Khadija Idrisu, date of birth 28th March 1995. She was born at Techiman. Her status: she is single. She weighs 67 kg. Languages: Kusal, Asante Tree, Dagbani, Hausa, and Bono. Educational level: tertiary. Occupation: she's a secretary. Hobbies: dancing, acting. These are the ladies hoping to represent Upper East region in this year's GMB.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi dikede Bangawe, Bangawego. Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi dikede Bangawe, Bangawego.
Okay, so these are our Upper West regional representatives. They're hoping to represent their region in this year's GMB. And we'll start with Tizala Edith. Tizala Edith was born on June 30, 1996, and she was born at Busi. Her status: she is single. She weighs 58 kg. The languages she speaks: Dagari, English, and Tree. Educational level: vocational. Occupation: she's an entrepreneur. Hobbies: she likes to act and she likes to sing. Tizala Edith, hoping to represent the Upper West region in this year's GMB. Moving on, we have Comfort Kulabiu. She was born on the 19th of September 1992 at Erimon. Her status, she's single, she weighs 60 kg, she speaks Dagari, Hausa, Tree and English, her educational level tertiary, and at the moment she's a national service person. She loves to draw and she loves to dance. Hoping to represent her region is Comfort Kulabiu for the Upper West region. And then we move on to our next person, that is Vielu Ruth Ramatu Dasa. She was born on the 28th of May 1994 in Accra. Her status, she is single, she weighs 95 kg, languages Dagati, English and Tree, educational level tertiary, occupation, she's a student, her hobbies are to rap and to debate. Vielu Ruth Ramatu Dasa, hoping to represent the Upper West region in this year's GMB 2019.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To mama, where could daddy banjo koyone? Banasi, the kid, Bangawe. Bangawego. Bangawego. Mama, where could daddy banjo koyone? Banasi, the kid, Bangawego.
Up next are our representatives for the Northeast region in this year's contest. We've got two of them, and we have Lamong Frida. She was born on 21st November 1993. And so we will start off with Bigolum. Bigolum, she was born on the 13th of October 1996 in Nakbaduri. Her status, she is single and she weighs 65 kg. She speaks Bimoba, she speaks English and she speaks Dagbani. Educational level, tertiary. Occupation, she's an entrepreneur. Her hobbies, she's involved in sports, and then she loves to cook. Our next person is Lamong Frida, born 21st November 1993 in Nankbanduri. Status, she's single, she weighs 80 kg, languages Bimoba, Mampuli and English. Educational level, secondary. Occupation, entrepreneur. Hobbies, acting and singing. Northeast region representatives at this year's GMB.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To mama, where could daddy banjo koyone? Banasi, the kid, Bangawego.
Northern regional representatives at this year's GMB, we have Abdul Wahab Tracy. Abdul Wahab Tracy was born on 23rd February 1995. She was born at Savlugu. She weighs 55 kg. She speaks Dagbani, she speaks Asante Tree, and she speaks English. Her educational level, tertiary. Occupation, she's a student. Her hobbies are cooking and reading. That is Abdul Wahab Tracy, 23, born 23rd February 1995. She weighs 55 kg. She speaks Dagbani, Asante Tree, and English. Our next representative is Zara Suleiman. She was born on the 4th of April 1994 at Takrady. Her status: she is single, she weighs 67 kg. Her languages: she speaks Dagbani, she speaks Hausa, she speaks English, Fanti and Tree. Educational level: tertiary, medical representative, and she loves to read and cook. That brings us to our next representative, Abdul Hamid Hamdia, born 4th January 1996 inside Tamale. Status: she is single, she weighs 56 kg. Languages: Dagbani, Hausa, English. Educational level: tertiary, and she loves to play volley and sing.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To mama, kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi, dikede bring Bangawe. Bangawego.
And these are our Bono reps for this year's GMB Bono region. We've got Sima Rosina Ejapoma. Date of birth: she was born on the 8th of August 1996. Place of birth: Adabukrum. Status: single. She weighs 50 kg. She speaks Asante Tree, she speaks Bono, she speaks English, and she speaks Seshi. Educational level: tertiary. Occupation: she's a student, and her hobbies: to debate and to watch movies. Sima Rosina Ejapoma, 8th August 1996. Place of birth: Abodokrom. Status: single, and weighs 50 kg. Our next rep is Kusi Selina Kwatima. Date of birth: 28th February 1998. Place of birth: Sunyane, and she is single. She weighs 60 kg. She speaks Tree, that is Bono Tree, and she speaks English. Educational level: secondary. Occupation: hobbies are acting and reading. Brings us to our third representative, Deborah Ekufu. Date of birth: 11th September 1994. Place of birth: Breokum. She is single. She weighs 59 kg. She speaks Ikriapim Tree, she speaks Bono Tree and English. Educational level: tertiary. Hobbies are presenting and soap making. These are the three ladies hoping to represent the Bono region in this year's GMB.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To mama, kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banasi, dikede bring Bangawe. Bangawego.
Bono East regional representatives at this year's GMB, they're ready to have their moment on the runway. We have Dede Jemima. She was born on the 29th of September 1992 at Atebubu. She is single and she weighs 62 kg. She speaks Asante Tree, she speaks Bono, and she speaks English as well. Educational level: tertiary. Occupation: she's a teacher. Hobbies: singing and acting. That is Dede Jemima, born 21st September 1992. Single and weighs 62 kg. Speaks Asante Tree, Bono, and English. She's a teacher and she has been to the educational level: tertiary. Our next representative is Mary Ansa Yeboah, born 12th December 1994. Place of birth Techiman. She's single and she weighs 62 kg. She speaks Bono, she speaks Tree, and she speaks English. Educational level tertiary. Occupation, she's a supervisor, and her hobbies are reading and cooking. That is Mary Ansa Yeboah. Our next representative is Techiwa Konama Belinda. Place of birth Techiman. She was born 20th April 1995. She weighs 64 kg. She speaks Bono, Tree, and English. Educational level tertiary. Occupation, she's a public health therapist. Hobbies, acting and cooking. Our Bono East regional representatives hoping to represent their region in this year's GMB.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To mama, where could daddy bantu koyone? Banasi, the kid, Bangawe. Bangawego. Bangawego. Mama, where could daddy bantu koyone? Banasi, the kid, Bangawego.
Our Western regional representatives ready for their moment on the runway. We have Charlotte Abaka. She was born 18th December 1995 in Takoradi. She is single and she weighs 60 kg. She speaks Nzema, she speaks Fante, she speaks Tree, and she speaks English. Educational level tertiary. Occupation, she's a student. Hobby, she loves to sing and she loves to cook. Charlotte Abaka, hoping to represent the Western region at this year's GMB. She was born in Takoradi and she weighs 60 kg. Our next representative is Deborah Bazi Amihe. She was born on the 29th of June 1994 in Kinkam. She is single and she weighs 61 kg. The languages she speaks Fante, Nzema, Tree, and English. Educational level tertiary. Occupation, she's a student. Her hobbies are rapping and traveling. Deborah Bazi Amihe, hoping to represent the Western region. Our next is Erica Isi Hooper. Date of birth 20th September 1998. She was born in Sekendi and she's single. She weighs 60 kg. She speaks Fanti and English. Her educational level tertiary. Occupation, she's a student. Her hobbies are spoken word and dancing. These are the three ladies hoping to represent the Western region at this year's GMB.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To mama, where could daddy bantu koyone? Banasi, the kid, Bangawego.
Next representative is Western North region. She stands alone. Amma Asantewa Asamoah. Date of birth 30th October 1999. She was born in Seshi Rioso. She is single and she weighs 62 kg. She speaks Tree, she speaks English and Seshi. Educational level tertiary. Occupation, she's a student. Her hobbies are reading, listening to music. Ama Asantewa Asamoah, hoping to represent the Western North region at this year's GMB.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To Mama Quay, could I demand you Koyone? Banasi, the Bangawe. Bangawego
Region, and these three ladies are hoping to represent this year. Nana Ifya Prempe, born 2nd May 1998 in Sunyani. Status: she is single. She weighs 62 kg. Languages: she speaks Asante Tree, she speaks Bono Tree, and she speaks English. Educational level: tertiary. Occupation: she is a health officer. Hobbies: she loves to sing and she loves to dance. Nana Ifya Prempe. Status: she's single. She weighs 62 kg and she's hoping to represent Ahafo at this year's GMB. And our next is Nora Edu Jempe Sama. She is single. She weighs 74 kg. She was born in Sunyani and she was born on the 29th of September 1994. Educational level: tertiary. Occupation: she's a national service person. Her hobbies are reading and watching movies. And then our next representative from Ahafo is Stephanie Muona. She was born at Techiman and she was born on the 6th of August 1996. She's single. She weighs 54 kg. She speaks English, Tree, and Dagari. Educational level: tertiary. Occupation: national service person. These are the ladies who are hoping to represent Ahafo at this year's GMB.
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To Mama Quay, could I demand you Koyone? Banasi, the Bangawe. Bangawego. Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To Mama Quay, could I demand you Koyone? Banasi, the Bangawe. Bangawego. Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To Mama Quay, could I demand you Koyone? Banasi, the Bangawe. Bangawego. Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? To Mama Quay, could I demand you Koyone? Banasi, the mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone banasi dikede banga wego.
You're still watching GMB 2019 declaration process right here. I would like also to say it's the final selection right now. I nearly jumped the gun because I'm about to do the work of the judges. I'll speak to the judges, find out what they've seen so far, whether they're impressed, what was happening with the walk. I'll start with Auntie Linda because, you know, I hear you teach them sometimes how to walk and carry themselves. So I'll ask you first. Were you impressed with what you saw?
Well, not totally impressed, but I think that I see a change from when we first saw them and today. So there has been some improvement.
Okay.
Which means that they've been practicing.
They've been practicing. Okay. Eddie?
Well, I think we're going to have a lot of work to do in the grooming.
And
yes, I'm anticipating a whole lot of work, but I'm particularly impressed by the Upper West contingent this time around. As compared to previous years, I think my best contingent is the Upper West region. So,
okay.
Yes, I'm looking forward to them making a stronger showing than they've done before. So,
right.
Yes, so those are the positives.
Right. Do you think it's going to be difficult to come up with a final selection?
Not really. There were some that were almost too close to call, like Upper West, like I said, a couple of other regions. So those were too close to call. So maybe there would be another final one. But it's still going to be today anyway.
Yeah.
Anthony and I have had our debates on those.
Okay.
On those ones. Yes, but I think eventually we'll get our winners.
Okay. All right then. So I'll leave you to do your job. I don't know anything about judging. So yes, the judges will take over now, and then they'll meet the ladies' final declaration. I just can't wait.
Banga wego. You to bang away. Bang away go. Are you to bang away? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone banasi dikede bang away. Bang away go.
So this is the Eastern Region final declaration. Our best among the best is Jessica Barton.
Thank you. Jessica, you can save the rest.
Bang away go. Are you to bang away? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone banasi dikede bang away. Bang away go.
Congratulations, ladies. All the three of you would have liked to represent Central Region, but you know that only one person can. And that person is Equamens Bannerman, Central Region. Congratulations.
Bang away go. Are you to bang away? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone banasi dikede bang away. Bang away go.
How about you, judges?
Greater Accra Region final declaration. Our best among the best is Henrietta Naokai. Let me take your seat, yes.
Banga we go, are you to banga we? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Bana si dikede bring banga we go.
Congratulations, Upper East Region. One person, of course, would make it to the house, but we do appreciate all of you, your time and the effort you have put into this. And that person representing Upper East Region is Aishetu Mohammed.
Okay, don't cry.
Oh.
Banga we go, are you to banga we? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Bana si dikede bring banga we go.
Congratulations, Upper West Region. You've made a very strong show in this time around. Is the black thing by popular, opinion? Is it a solidarity thing or it's coincidental? Anyway, it was very competitive, but there's always that one winner, and that is Tizala Edith. Okay, thank you.
Banga we go, are you to banga we? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Bana si dikede bring banga we go.
Congratulations, Northeast reps. One person obviously will be joining us in the house, and that person is Frida Lamont. Congratulations.
Banga we go, are you to banga we? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Bana si dikede bring banga we go.
Okay, back to you guys.
So this is a final declaration for the Northern Region, and our representative for this year's Northern Region delegate for GMB is Zara Suleiman. Okay.
It's okay.
What's he on?
Banga we go. Are you to banga we? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banga si dikede banga we. Banga we go. Banga we go. Are you to banga we? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banga si dikede banga we. Banga we.
No argument.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
we're here. Am I doing this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Congratulations, Bono region. Our rep for Bono region this season is Deborah Ekufu Obapa. Congratulations.
Banga we go. Are you to banga we? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banga si dikede banga we. Banga we go. Banga we go. Are you to banga we? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banga si dikede banga we. Banga we go.
So this is the declaration for Bono East. Some very lovely outfits. Ladies, you're looking very beautiful. And well, if I was given this award for the outfits, it would go to Jemima Adede, and you get to represent your region as well. Congratulations.
Banga we go. Are you to banga we? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banga si dikede banga we. Banga we go.
Congratulations, ladies. Our rep for the Western region this year is Erica A.C. Hooper. Congratulations.
Banga we go. Are you to banga we? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banga Banasi, declare the bring Bangawe. Bangawe go. Bangawe go. Are you to Bangawe? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kulone. Banasi declare the bring Bangawe. Bangawe go.
So it's the final call for Western North region, and congratulations to the last woman standing, Amma Santoa Asamoah.
Bangawe go. Are you to Bangawe? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kulone. Banasi declare the bring Bangawe. Bangawe go.
All right, congratulations. Our rep for Ahafo region this year is Nanaifia Prempe Usu. Congratulations.
Are you to Bangawe? To mama kwe kudadi bantu kulone. Banasi declare the bring Bangawe. Bangawe go. Bangawe go. Are you to Bangawe?
Well, it has been a tough day, trust me. I was in the seats and I was worried for the ladies. The judges have made their decisions and we'll be hanging out, finding out how some of the ladies are feeling. But before we do that, let me speak to Eddie. He's one of our judges, finding out what was that thing that they were looking for today in particular that made you come up with the decision?
Well, there's always an X factor to look out for. So no matter how competitive it is, you've got to look at that X factor in relation to all the other events that they've gone through so far in the audition process. So it's a summation of the person's performance. Okay. So that's how we came up with the final declaration.
Alrighty, so I'm not going to bother you too much because if I have the time, I'll go on and on and on. But I'll speak to some of the ladies, I'm looking at very pretty faces right here, finding out how they're feeling and what we're expecting from them. So yeah, these ladies, please come join me up here and let's just get interactive pretty shortly. You're still watching GMB. Final declaration moment here. The judges have made that declaration. I was worried for them though, like you could see their faces, they were about to faint. But yeah, at the end of it all, we have our 16 ladies moving into the reality house. And yeah, some people were about to faint. I saw all of that. Hi, come closer to me. How excited are you?
I'm so excited because it was a mixed feeling of sadness, happiness. I just didn't know what was going to happen.
Wow.
So I'm happy.
Okay.
So
okay.
happy.
Congratulations to
Thank you.
Jessica, what are you going to do when you get home? The first thing. Just give us a little rundown. The first thing you do when you get home.
Miss AK. Miss AK. Mistake. I still don't believe it. Like, up to this point, I still don't believe it. Like, God has been so good to me. Like, thank you so much. I'm sure when I get home, the only thing I'm going to do is tell my mom and celebrate with her because she has been with me, like, throughout. Aww. And I love her so much.
Very touchy. You just began, by the way. Anyway, congratulations to you. And let's get the microphones to this side. Wow. You were about to faint. Yeah, I saw that. Describe your feeling to us right now. How are you feeling? Oh, I don't have words. Oh my goodness. Well, try to just give us, in 2 or 3 words, and it will be good to go.
I'm overexcited. When I came to the stage, my heart was just pumping out. But then God has been so good.
Okay.
We've made it to this far.
Alrighty.
And we thank God.
You did Ebenezer Radini. Okay, yeah, I get it. Congratulations to you. And tell me about your experience. How are you feeling today?
I'm so happy. I can't believe this. Even though I was the only one here, I was still scared because I missed the first and second auditions. But I'm happy now. Thank you all, everybody who supported me and encouraged me to be here. Thank you.
All the best to you, ladies. I'll be speaking to another batch pretty shortly. You can have your seats. We're speaking to another batch, finding out how they're feeling at this moment. The declaration has happened. Some of them came. I can see ladies in heels strutting. Yeah, that's
Banga we go. And you to banga we. To mama kwe kudadi bantu kuyone. Banga si dikede bring banga we. Banga we go.
Well, we're still in the excitement mood right here. I have another batch of ladies hanging out with me here. Tell me how you're feeling.
Great.
You had to pause before you did great. What's in between the pause?
It's unimaginable. I didn't see myself getting this far, but in everything I would give thanks to God for how far He has brought me. It's actually His works. He did it. Nobody else. I just when I get to
give us a little bit of when you get home. What will you do?
For 3 days and your drum la former. When I get there, my God.
All right. Thanks for sharing that with us. Men's, share your experience because it was tight. Honestly, it was tight in your reading as well.
Miss AK, And I pray no mami Malaysia, man. But now I just give thanks to God. He has really been good, and the sets, it was really tough. The competition was really tough. Looking at the other two, they were very pretty, and I kept telling them, "One we have but God being so good, I'm here." It's just not an easy place.
One way I felt that is what made them go like girl, you're going through. I can see that. Anyway, congratulations to you, and hey you. How are you feeling? I'm actually more excited than you. I'm thinking. How are you feeling?
I'm very excited. I'm super excited. Actually, all the ladies I contested with had the potentials as well. And then me coming this far, I think God made it. And I'll say a very big thank you to TV3 and my mom. I love you so much, Mommy, if you are watching me. God bless you.
She loves you too, I can tell. She loves you too. And you, tell me, what is going through your mind right now?
Oh my God. I was so scared. Though I was the only person from the beginning, but yet I keep telling myself they can ask me to go. Yeah, and maybe tell the world that maybe I didn't perform well. So I was actually scared, but now I'm so happy, and I thank God and all those who motivated me and pray for me. Thank you everyone, and I love you all.
Okay, and these are the other batches I've spoken to. They're excited, some are fainting. Thank God they're not fainting. We'll move on to interact with the other ones later on as well, finding out what they'll be doing when they get home. Are they going to take off their wigs? Are they going to throw their shoes in the skies? Let's find out, and then, let's just see how it goes. Yes, you can come join me
Your mama kwai kudadi bantu kuyone bana si dikede banga we go.
Alright, let's go.
Yes, you're still watching GMB 2019 final declaration right here, and the ladies have been selected. 16 of them, they are moving to the reality house to represent their regions. I've spoken to some of them already. I still have some here, and I'll be hanging out with them, finding out how they're feeling. What region are you representing, and how are you feeling?
I'm representing the Upper West region. I was really nervous. I was like, these ladies, they are equally beautiful like me. So, is it going to be possible? But God being so good, I've been selected.
I could see you were shocked when the name
Yes,
came. You were like,
I shouted.
Congratulations to
Thank you.
And let's move to our next person here. What region are you representing?
Upper East region.
With Vim.
Upper East region.
Tell us how you're feeling in general.
I feel super excited. I feel so great. Look, I can't wait to tell my friends about this. I heard their voice actually when I was here. I heard their voice.
Yes,
I did it. Thank you. Thank you so much for your support. They've been so good. They've been encouraging me, and then they kept on pushing me. I love them so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. And to you, your region, and what Ghanaians should be expecting from you in the house.
Okay, my name is Henrietta. I'm representing the Greater Accra region. I want to talk about something.
Yes, do.
Actually, this is my third time. And it hasn't been easy. Since morning, my mom has been calling me. What's going on? Have you been selected? What's going on? Like, she's so anxious. And I was anxious because the ladies I was with, honestly, I just one person was equally good as me. So I was just having mixed feeling, but thank God I've made it and I'm representing my region.
Have you called your mom yet?
No. I can't wait to call her.
Yeah, please do. Okay, to our next person. Thank God you did not faint. What region are you representing?
Buni East region.
Okay. How do you feel right now?
I'm so excited. Like, you don't know what will happen. With GMB, you can never predict. Anything can happen.
Thank you very much for telling us that.
I would like to say one thing. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up on your dream. This has been a childhood dream, and
this is my third time as well. Wow. So I'll give thanks to the Almighty God. Na mabone mrane ya bunumaka say, oye denchem kukuta ko pentempenim nyamia. Da omeye tisurun kratwa oye de. Thank you.
Thank you so much for speaking to me as well. We've got more people to speak to, more ladies to speak to. Come up here and let's find out how you're feeling and what you have in store for Ghanaians, because you'll be representing your region in this year's GMB. My name
Bangawego, are you to Bangawe? Your mama kwe kudadi bantu kulone banasi dikede Bangawego.
Yes, you're still watching the final declaration right here, GMB 2019. I am all smiles because I'm hanging out with very excited ladies right here. Trust me. I keep repeating the word, thank God they did not fix, because what I was seeing, it was scary. Anyway, hi, and tell us the region you're representing.
I'm representing the Ahafo region. Actually, I don't know if I should be sad or I should be happy, because my mom has been with me throughout, and just like a week ago she passed away.
Oh my God.
So I would have been very happy if she was here to have supported me, and I know that wherever she is happy for me, as I'm also happy, and I just can't wait to get home and celebrate with the rest of the family.
Wow, this is awesome news.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you this is going to be like, oh my God, my mom has been through this with me, and today I have this to show that yes, it wasn't a bad idea for her to support me all this while.
Yeah.
Wow. We're sorry about that, but congratulations that you're moving on to the next round. Yes.
Thank you.
Wow. Yay! Another fainting party right here. Tell me the region you're representing and how you're feeling right now.
Dagban Kaula.
Oh, yay!